I'm David Castillo.
And I'm Jasmine Rodriguez.
And welcome to WCTV.
Well, the end of the year is near, and this is our second to last episode, and this has truly been such a ride. Our next episode will be the most game show, action-filled, prank-filled episode yet.
Well, Jasmine, they can wait. Right now, let's focus on this episode, and these past few weeks have been pretty interesting.
Yeah, with prom, STAR, and AP exams.
Glad that's out of the way.
But we still have
No. We're done.
But we have US.
No. You don't know what you're talking about.
Well, okay, so for us to kind of relax, how about we hear Phoenix's film review and Joseph's anime review?
Hello everyone and welcome back to a anime review. This might be a one-off, this might not be, who knows? This week I am going to talk about Record of Ragnarok, and I am going to praise and trash on this show. So Record of Ragnarok is by far the most simplest anime you could ever see. It is literally just a fight tournament between gods and humans. Now, you may be asking yourself, what type of gods are going to be in it? And I'm just going to say, name a god. They are in the show. You have Greek mythology, Norse mythology, you have Buddhism, and other ones that I cannot name off the top of my head. Now, Roman mythology isn't in it, but that's just because Roman mythology and Greek mythology are very, very similar, and only things that really change are the names. Now, this fight tournament is about gods being tired of humans and wanting to eradicate all of the humans. So, when the gods go to take a vote, they decide, alright, let's kill all the humans. But the Valkyries stand up and go, hold on, I enact Ragnarok, and it becomes a fight tournament. So, in this world, Ragnarok is a fight tournament and not the end of Asgard. So, the basic rules of this battle is a fight to the death in one team. First to achieve 7 victories, humans get to live for another couple years. Now, so far in the anime, there has only been 5 rounds shown, and the 6th round is about to start. Round 1 is Lu Bu versus Thor. I don't know how to say Lu Bu's name, so I'm just going to put it on screen. Round 2 is Adam versus Zeus, and this is Bible Adam, like first mankind Adam. Round 3 is Kojiro versus Sasaki. Round 4 is Jack the Ripper versus Heracles, or Hercules, however you want to say it. Round 5 is Raiden Temion. It's like super famous sumo guy if you're into sumo, versus Shiva. And round 6, only one fighter has been announced, and that is Buddha. Now, let's start with the bad of this show. The animation quality, horrible. It is literally just CGI when they actually do fight, like they're throwing fists and everything. It becomes CGI. But when they're standing, it's 2D. It makes no sense. It looks horrible. The storytelling is okay. I mean, the main characters is the first Valkyrie and the 13th Valkyrie. They're basically the main characters because they get the most screen time besides the fighters when they're fighting. The good. Now, some of the fights are pretty epic. The Shiva fight and the Adam fight are by far my most favorite fights. And that is really just because there's stories that go wrong with both fights, how they need to one-up each other, stuff like that. It's very, very simple stuff, but it's nice. Overall, I think this show is going to be a good watch. No matter what you want to do, you should watch it. Even if you're like, oh, well, the animation isn't good. It's a good watch. Or you can read the manga, which you don't have to deal with any bad animation, and you get to look at epic drawings from what I've been told. I have not read the manga yet, so I have no idea. So anyways, you go watch the show if you want, and I might see y'all next WCTV. I am not sure. Anyways, y'all have fun.
The Super Mario Brothers movie. This is going to be good. The Super Mario Brothers movie is an animated adventure comedy, an adaptation of the long-running video game series by Nintendo. I don't think I need to explain the premise of Super Mario to you guys. We've known the beats for around 38 years now. I don't need to explain this, but I'm gonna do it anyways. We follow Mario and Luigi, 2 Italian-American plumbers running a subpar plumbing business. However, when the brothers are isekai'd into the Mushroom Kingdom, Mario and Luigi, alongside Princess Peach, must stop the evil Bowser from destroying the kingdom. Now, this movie is is okay. I mean, the animation is crisp, the voice acting's good, the plot is okay. Okay, you know what? I gotta level with you guys. I have very few things to say about the Mario movie. It is so simplistic and straightforward that I have absolutely nothing to say about it. So, hey, Julian, you wanna do the review for me?
What?
Wanna do the review for me?
Sure.
All right, take it away.
Alright. Now, Mario movie. The Super Mario Bros. Movie was definitely what we needed after that previous film in 1993 with the first Goombas. Anyway, I think the movie was great. I really liked the cast and all the references and cameos, especially with the old man playing the original Mario Bros. Was voiced by Charles Martinet. Anyway, like Phoenix said, the Mario movie is about two brothers who try to start a small business, those obviously being the courageous and daring Mario, and the softer or cowardly Luigi. Even though I call Luigi cowardly and soft, I still think Luigi is the superior brother of the two. I think everybody can agree. Now, let's talk about the cast. Mario is voiced by Chris Pratt. Yep, you heard me right, Chris Pratt. The actor of Star-Lord from Guardians of the Galaxy, Emmett from the Lego Movie, and Owen Grady from Jurassic World. Which, honestly, I like all of those characters. Luigi is voiced by Charlie Day, who plays Benny, my favorite character in the Lego Movie, just because I used to like spaceships back then, and I don't really know much about him. Yeah, sorry to all the Charlie Day fans. Princess Peach is voiced by Anya Taylor-Joy. She is best known for her role as Beth Harmon in The Queen's Gambit, which was, I'm pretty sure, in 2020. Now, let's talk about Bowser. Bowser is voiced by the legendary Jack Black, who plays Po in the Kung Fu Panda, and if you are old, Mr. R.L. Stein from the two Goosebumps movies. Okay, now we go to Toad, who is voiced by Keegan-Michael Key, and Donkey Kong, who is voiced by Seth Rogen. I think those are really just extras. I'm sorry for both Keegan-Michael Key fans and Seth Rogen fans. But overall, I think the Mario movie was excellent, and I hope they make a sequel like the Sonic's movie. I'd give it an 11 out of 10. Phoenix, you're up.
Well, if there's one thing I learned from this review and other people's thoughts on this movie, everybody has something to say about the Mario movie. Except for me, the film reviewer. I give it a 6.5 out of 10.
Hey, have you seen Theater's UI performance of Epic Proportion?
Yeah, that was one silly show. They advanced all the way through region, and I might say they deserved it. Why don't we give our audience a taste on how the performance was?
Well, we can sure do that. Here's some highlights of the play and some interviews too.
That's fantastic. Roll the tape.
My name is Blake Persine, and I play Phil Bennett. I'm Benny's older brother, and that's kind of it. I'm just kind of a guy. I'd have to say my favorite thing about UIL is just the people. I mean, you get real close with a lot of people. You know, you're stuck on the same bus for a couple hours every week, and it really does wonders. You know, and I mean, just look at this. I mean, who wants to miss out on that? Am I right?
Hi, I'm Max Peters. I play Jack Kramer in Epic Proportions at Churchill. Jack's the angry director who's kind of insane, and so he gets mad at people all the time. He's like the villain of the first half, I would say, of the show. My favorite part of this show is probably when Shell comes out and I die, and he blows my ashes into the wind, and it always has a huge crowd reaction. It's always great. Shell, where's Jack?
Hey guys, my name is Jane Bailey. My character doesn't really have a name, because I'm an extra. My favorite part of the show is probably any scene with Shell, who is played by Joaquin Lopez. He's just such a great actor, and it's just so funny, and I'm always like laughing backstage, which at some point I'll probably get disqualified for.
This picture was supposed to be my comeback, but it looks like I'm coming back!
Hi, my name is Addison Wedgeworth. I play a extra and stagehand in Epic Proportions. I would say my favorite scene is probably the final fight between Phil and Benny. It's very fun and high energy, and us extras get to react a lot. It's nice.
Hi, I'm Alex. I play Cochette in Epic Proportions. So she's just this really stupid costume designer. She doesn't really do anything other than look amazing and kind of like Miss Frizzle. My favorite scene is definitely the second Queen scene because that's one I'm in. I just look amazing. I have a fan. It's literally nothing. I do the best I can.
Hi, my name's Cass Greer. I play a stagehand in our UIL show of Epic Proportions. My favorite scene is probably the party scene. It's so much fun to we get little noisemakers and party hats and everything, and it's also a really sweet moment afterwards between Benny and Louise.
I think this may work! Phil, how do you know this stuff?
Marching band!
Hi, I'm Audrey Brown. My character's name is Queen's Attendant. My favorite part of the entire one-act experience is really hard to just like say in one moment because the entire experience has been so much fun. But probably it's just like sitting in the audience after like we've done our show and we've performed the best we can, and just getting to watch all the other schools perform and get to see there's a whole day of theater, as well as just like talking with our friends in the audience in between shows and just having a jolly old time.
My name is Tommy Bowden, and I'm the stage manager and assistant director for Epic Proportions. Basically that means in rehearsal, a lot of times I'm helping direct, I'm giving notes and stuff. Then during the show, I'm backstage, I'm troubleshooting problems and helping with quick changes, stuff like that. My favorite part of the show is near to the end, spoiler alert, when Phil says that Benny is now a 5.
This man is a 5!
There, I'm Wade Young. I'm one of the directors of Epic Proportion. I would be the technical director of this one.
Hi, my name is Miss Tardif, and I am the artistic director of Epic Proportions, the one-act play.
We were asked to say what our favorite moment is, not to give away the show, but apparently there was a mishap on set that led to the demise of one of the characters who gets blown out in a puff of dust. And it is one of the funniest things I think I've ever seen, and because it has Joaquin doing it, it is even better.
I have a lot of favorite moments. One of my top favorite moments though is there's just like a little bit of physical comedy between the two brother characters, and they do this really nice it's like this really sweet moment, and they hug, and then they do some physical comedy bits that just really crack me up.
And so it was written, and so it was done.
Well, that's it for this week's WCTV. We'll see you in 2 weeks.
Bye.
Somewhere you are thinking of me too. 'Cause I'm dreaming.